Sure, 58? Say less, dude. I know tech shit.
58's all around, man.
Say, I'm more of a Telefunken guy. Telefunken, if you see this, let me get a microphone on the house. Brush nickel. That's not a lie if you see this.
Well, we'll tag Telefunken in it and see if they see it then.
Swag.
Well, I guess the interview's already started then. It's Mike Jones with iHeartRadio.
Oh, Mike Jones. I'm sorry I had to say it.
That's okay. The security guy that walked by, I met him yesterday. He yelled it on his way out the door.
Did he give you the telephone and everything or no?
He
281-330-8004.
There it is. There it is. Well,
honestly, hit Mike Jones up on the low.
The man dropping the number here is Franz from Turnstile. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing fantastic.
You're in a good mood today.
I'm always in a good mood. I mean, it's the last leg of this like fantastic trip that we're on. We're in Atlantic City. I used to live in Bricktown. Shout out the Mustangs. I kind of just really rock with New Jersey for real. And I don't know. This hall is just really cool. Like, our friends and family have history here, like state championship wrestling matches on the floor. I don't know. It kind of feels like I'm from Ohio, but it kind of feels like home over here, for real, for real.
Like, when you get out anywhere here in Atlantic City, anywhere with the boardwalk and all kinds of stuff, it's just got that extra energy going on.
I mean, yeah, but
oh, there's a but. There's a but.
There is a little bit of a but. Like, I'm from like up north. Well, not from, but I lived there for like 3 or 4 years up north, and like the boardwalk near us and Brick and like Manasquan, to me, that's the boardwalk.
Yeah.
But that's just because I started here later in life. My friends that I live with, this is their original boardwalk.
Okay.
And it's really, really cool to be here, and it's really cool to play on the sand. I'm actually really sad for everybody's butt cracks because there's about to be a lot of sand in it.
I said that yesterday to you, Mike Jones.
You got to have a belt if you're going to be out here for the adjacent festival, and zip that tight.
Honestly, 1 notch tighter than you need to.
Suck in and go for it. Franz, how was, well, I want to ask about the whole tour with Blink, but how was Hershey last night?
Hershey, Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Well, number 1, I'm allergic to chocolate.
Oh, no.
But number 2, the show was really awesome. It's kind of hard to like put like shows in a scope after you play in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Because like everyone's parents are there, and that's like where we live, and it's cool. But like transitioning out of going on this trip from these shows in particular, Hershey was a really, really awesome way to play last night and made me very, very optimistic about today.
Very cool. Baltimore's home for me.
Oh, sweet.
That's where I'm from. I know you come from Ohio, right?
But I live in Charles Village now.
Okay.
Go O's.
Oh, Matt, dude. This is the year for the birds, man.
Let's go
The Oriole
Birds.
birds. Oriole birds. Sorry, you know.
Yeah, we
around
talking
here,
about Atlanta.
you know.
Or Philly.
Yeah.
Or-
There's
Thank you.
Shout out LJ.
baseball birds. Baseball birds. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that. We could talk
Hey,
about the
Mike
Orioles
Jones
all
got
day
it.
long. Dude, I'm ready to see them go back to the playoffs.
Honestly,
I'm ready for it.
Pump the
Those
brakes.
jerseys the other night? First team ever to put the rainbow on the inside?
People are knocking
should've-
them.
they
People are
should-
knocking them. I like it.
I mean, people knock it all the time, but they should have put the rainbow on the outside. If you're going to be the first team to do something, you might as well do it in like a ginormous kind of way.
I think it was cool though, the subtle little look at it.
I think
don't
it's
know.
great. I think we should take anything for sure, but like, I mean, if you're balling out that hard, you might as well just put it on the outside.
I haven't really been a fan of many of the City Connect jerseys, so I'm still I love the cartoon bird. That's me all day.
Understood.
All day long.
I dig that.
No, wait, did you become an Orioles guy coming from Ohio? Which part of Ohio did you come from?
It took me 4 years to buy an Orioles hat.
Okay.
And I only got an Orioles hat because my dad was there. I'm a Cleveland Guardians fan because I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Browns.
Love Columbus, man. Columbus is a great town.
Great town. Browns, Cavs, Guardians. Those are my squads. But once you stay somewhere and, like, I don't know, man, the characters that I'm around all the time and like, just liking what they like, I'm super down with that. Like, going to the ballpark with Pat and his mom.
Yeah.
Swag.
Having a good time
Easy
out
call.
there.
I'm down to have an Orioles hat. Like, I can definitely say it's cool, Guardians. Take a break.
All right, dude, next time I go to Camden Yards, I'm calling you up.
Call me up.
Let's
Hey,
go.
we need to. We're petitioning for spicy mustard at the park. But if they don't want to do that, we can definitely still do that.
We could sit in the bird bath section.
Honestly,
We get soaked out there.
so down.
I would be definitely down for that. Now, all right, let's talk about home then. Let's talk about how you guys a couple weeks ago played at the Auto Bar. And
For the first time ever.
Yeah. jammed at Auto Bar, and then at the CFG Bank Arena, like big transition there, but hometown, two different ways, still threw it down both times.
Here was the reason why that was magical. Because in between those two things, we also got to play in Las Vegas for a Sick New World, and that was like the whole, vibe change is very much a theme of our band. We don't like to be comfortable. We crave motion. Like, I don't want to play or do the same thing for too long. And so we got to play Auto Bar for the first time ever, which is really, really cool. It's in our neighborhood. It's about 1 block from my house. And then you switch it to play something on the West Coast, but then you get to come back home and play a completely different look for the same people that you're around your entire life. Mm-hmm. Like my friends I skate with, my friends I move there with, like you get to invite everybody there. Like it's the time to be like, hey man, this is some cool stuff. Let's experience it together. It's
of course a big party for you guys, but for everyone, for all your friends and family and everyone to come to.
Honestly, it was mad loose for Blink. Like I don't know. Like Mark and Tom and Trav, like literally watching them from the very first day in Minnesota until we watched them in Baltimore, like it just feels like everybody is just falling into like a really good friendship mode, a really good productivity mode. Like the vibe is way up.
Yeah.
In general on the trip.
And Mark, like with this new friendship you got with them, Mark likes to work with his friends, so maybe you guys do a song with him at some point. That'd be pretty rad.
I mean,
you're not gonna say no to that.
I don't know. I kind of would rather have Jack, his son, do like a T-shirt for me, or some motion graphics. I'm down with Mark, but like, I mean, Jack is like the future. I'm down with royalty, but I'm also craving like. I want to know what's new. I want to know what's on the horizon. And then my bro's son being the extension of him and he's got skills, I would much rather do that than like have a song with the guy.
That's all right. Hey, that's cool though.
For sure.
But you're not going to say no.
Nah, I don't know. If it's not right, I don't think anybody would say yes.
So. Okay. Hey, that
everybody
is a fair
has to
point.
Respect it.
No, that's a fair point for sure. Got to know your limits.
There's a lot of gray area.
How crazy is it? You guys are jamming. You're doing your thing out of Baltimore. You get to go to the Grammys, 3 nominations. I mean, all of that, dude. Does it make your head spin just thinking about all that?
Personally, I haven't really unpacked it all because we kind of just been like all gas, no brakes type situation. But when you get to pull up to such a prestigious event with people who are so recognized in music for their accomplishments, for their style, for everything they brought to the table, and you're mentioned in that conversation for something that is a passion of yours, like our band is for sure our job and our thing, but like more than anything, it's our passion. Like we don't like to say yes to anything that doesn't feel good. Mm-hmm. And that whole transition, like Australia to the Grammys, back to New Zealand Grammys, back to Australia was like a very much like just very true to us, a vibe switch. Like we're stagnant here. We go to New Zealand to play Laneway, and they have a monsoon that they receive more rain in one day than they do in an entire year. And then we go to then we go to LA for the Grammys, and then we come back and play Laneway in Australia and a few of our other club shows, and that vibe is way up, and that's just like very, very true to us. Yeah. All of us.
Like you said, keeping the motion going constantly.
Always motion. Teamwork and motion. Yeah. That's always what we're about.
Well, another thing, Franz, is the fact that you guys are doing the Adjacent Festival here, helping to close things out later on tonight for this awesome weekend we've been having. And then you're right off to Europe. Like, no slowing down for you guys. Europe's in just a couple days.
Straight gas, no brakes. And like you said, bro, it's all motion. Like I'm so excited to go see Primavera, and I'm so excited to like dip our toes into our own little club shows. And it's like, how do you keep the like yourself interested in what you're doing? How do you figure out how to earn what you're doing? And I think that like us, our squad, our team, our crew, our management, everybody is just like on the same page of like, if you're comfortable, let's get uncomfortable for sure.
Yeah. Change things up.
Always.
Let's try something different.
Try it. I mean, like, there's no reason in staying complacent. Like, no reason. Stay stagnant.
Now, you guys have this and Europe and everything coming up. What's on, well, let's say this. What's on your personal list of things I want to do? And then the band. What have you guys talked about of these are goals for Turnstile coming up?
I mean, I feel like at all times the Turnstile goal is to curate a feeling of fun and forward. I want to play things that are challenging. I want to meet my bandmates on a median on the stage that is challenging, and we always want to press forward. That's that's really just it. Like onwards, not upwards. Like that's really like what they like to live by, and I'm so down with that.
And you personally, you want to match that same level of intensity
Always.
and energy and excitement with everyone in that band.
Man, I fell so hard on my bike riding it out of the entrance in front of everybody. It's literally just a part of I want intensity and forward. Let's switch it up, shake it up all the time.
Always 100%.
Always 100.
I love that. I love that. Well, Franz, thanks for joining us here at the Adjacent Festival. You got, tonight, last one with Blink here in America.
Mike Jones.
Who?
Mike Jones.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I'm so psyched to play Adjacent Fest. This is Turnstile. Thank you for tuning in.